Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hello, my name is Syed Rahman. I'm a student of grade 8, Ideal Indian School, Doha, Qatar. This is our new exercise 12.2, the very first question, the question number 1. Now, before going to the questions, I would like to we will have an introduction for this chapter, for this exercise. Now, in this exercise, mainly we have two forms: standard form and an unusual form, a usual form. So first is standard form. And what is standard form? Standard form are the forms when we simplify all these zeros and all these values. Now all these huge numbers with zeros and decimal points, they are called as usual form and usual form. But when we simplify them, when we express them in the standard in the short form, then they are called as standard form. So the first question is 0.0 1. We will count all the zeros: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So we have 12 zeros in this in the first question. So let's write the first question: 0.0 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then in last we have two numbers which are 8 and 5. Now here first we have to cancel all these zeros. Now for cancelling them, what we have to do, we have to take this decimal point and place it we have to know where we have to place it. Now let's count the zeros here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 and 14, total 14 numbers. But we have to see from where we can get this decimal point. So how we'll see? From the decimal point we'll count the numbers till when it reaches the number 12. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. So here where the point comes. So 8.5. So when all the zeros will be cancelled, we will get the number, the answer, not the final answer, the answer as 8.5, the solution. So so let's cancel all these zeros. First rewrite them: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then 8 5. Now here we are not going to write any decimal point for cancelling all the zeros. Then we will multiply this number, but not real multiplication, just for simplifying, just for dividing all these zeros, for cutting all these zeros. Now we will write 1 and take all these zeros, all these 12 zeros with this one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. By again we'll take the same number which we took in the numerator, we will take the same number in the denominator also. So 1, then count the zeros: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Now the first step of the answer is cut all the zeros. Now for cutting all the zeros, what we'll do, first we'll cut all the zeros of here, then we'll cut all the 12 zeros in this 1 0 0 0. Then we as we did here, we got the answer as 0.5. Then this 0.5 we will take here. Now here we have 0.85 left, so that 85 we will convert into 0.8.5 when we did here. then into, now we have 1 left here as the numerator, then 1 0 0 0. Now here we have 12 zeros. Now why, how we will write them in the powers? Now how we will write them in the short form? Now it's a huge number, again we have to write them in a large, in a huge, in the same form, then it will be a little bit difficult. That's why we use exponents and powers for writing all these huge numbers in short forms. That's why we use powers also. Then take the power. Now 1 0 0 0. Now count all the zeros and write 10 here. 10. Then here there are 12 zeros, so we will write 12, 10 raised to the power 12. Then the next step here, we'll convert this 1 by 10 raised to the power 12 in the this denominator will come as the numerator, and this numerator will go as the denominator. That's why what we'll do, we'll use this property, 1 raised to the power 1 by a raised to the power minus n, not minus, n equals a raised to the power minus n in the bracket. Now 8.5 into 1 raised to the power 1 by 10 raised to the power 12, we'll convert it, do it upside down, so it will become 10 raised to the power minus 12. Here it was minus n, so this will also become minus 12. By 1, it's in our wish to write by 1 or no, but we don't have to write by 1. So this is the final answer for the first one, and I will erase this and go for the second one. Okay, now this is question number 2 from the question number, the sub question number 2 from question number 1. Now the question is 0.000, and let's count them first. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Now here also we have 12 zeros, but here we have three digits. Here we had, in our first question we had two digits, but in this second question we have three digits. Okay, now let's first write the question as it is. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. We have 12 zeros, that's why we are taking 12 zeros. Then 9 4 2. Okay, now the second step is find, when we cancel these zeros, we have to get a decimal point. So where we are going to put the decimal point, let's see how we can get the decimal point here. Now as we did in our previous question, this decimal point we will count till we reach to the number 12. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So this is the place where we will put point when we cancel all these zeros. Now first we will write all these zeros. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then 9 4 2. Now in this number we are not going to write any decimal point. We will write it after the calculation only. Then into 1. Now write all the 12 zeros. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then write the same number in the denominator also. 1. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. But here also we have 12 zeros. Now first cancel all these zeros. Okay, when we cancel them, we get the remainder here as 1, and this will become and this 942 will be converted into the decimal. So here we got the decimal as 9.42 into, now 1 we have the remainder as 1, so we will write 1 by, now here we can't write the same number, the same large number, that's why we'll write it in the power form. Now 10, write 10, then 12 zeros, then 10 raised to the power 12. Then we'll use the property which we used in our first question, the 1 by a raised to the power n, which is equal to a raised to the power minus n. Now this will be converted into 9.42 into, now this 10 raised to the power 12 will come as the numerator, and this 1 will come as the denominator, but it's not compulsory to write the 1, the denominator 1. Then the answer is 10 raised to the power minus 12, and this is the answer for the first one. And I will erase this and go for the third one. Okay, so this is the third question of question number 1 from exercise 12.2, the chapter Exponents and Powers. Now the third question. Now in this question we have two different things from the first two questions. The first thing is that here we have the first number as 6, the first digit as 6, but in our previous two questions we had it as 0. And the second thing is, in the whole question, in the whole number, we don't have any decimal point. So we have to find, we have to know how we can find the decimal point. So first, let's rewrite the question here. Now first count the zeros here. Now before counting the zeros, we have a fact here, and the fact is, if anywhere in any number, in any huge number, and the number starting from any other number than 0, we have to count the zeros from where it is starting. So 0 is starting from here, so that's why we will start counting zeros from here itself. But here we have 2 in middle, so we are going to include this 2 with the zeros, because we can't remove it, or add something to it for removing it from zeros, from the group of zeros. So we will include this 2 with the group of zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So we have 15 zeros here. Now let's rewrite all 13 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now here how we can find the decimal point. Now we have to find the decimal point from counting the zeros. So we will start from the last and come at the beginning, but how? We will start from the 0 and come here somewhere and know where this decimal point is. So we will count till we reach the number 15. Now let's see from where we will till where we get the number 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now we here the decimal point will come here. Now this 6.02. Now when we cancel all these zeros, we'll get 6.02. Now let's see how we will cancel these. Now 6.02. Then write all the 13 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now write all the 15 zeros. 1, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now here there's one more fact here. Now the fact is here we have decimal point, so that's why we are not going to use the property which we used in our previous two questions. And second thing, when we find the decimal point by ourselves, then we don't need to do all the calculations which we did in our previous two questions. What we are going to do, directly we will write the instead of cancelling all these zeros, we will take this 6.02 and write into, then 10 raised to the power 15. Now why not minus 15? Because in our previous two questions we used the property which was a raised to the power minus n, which was equal to 1 by a raised to the power n. When we reversed it, it was 1 by a raised to the power minus n, which was equal to a raised to the it was positive n, which was equal to a raised to the power minus n. But here we are not using this property. That's why we got the direct answer, which was 10 raised to the power 15. So the answer of the third one is 6.02 into 10 raised to the power 15. We will do the last two questions of this video, of the last two sub questions of this question in our next video, inshallah. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.